Hi, and welcome to Good Fruit Garden. I am Miriam. Thank you guys for joining me today. I am so unbelievably excited because I have my very first cucumber that I'm going to pick off today, and I'm going to do it with you all so you can share this experience with me. Um, 2 weeks ago, if you recall, in my last garden tour, I pollinated some of my female cucumbers, and I have so many cucumbers in this plant now that I'm going to be showing you guys. There's like 17 or 20 or so cucumbers, all different sizes, because I was fertilizing over every day for like a course of a week. But one of them is huge and is ready to be full today, so I'm super excited. So I'm also going to give you guys a quick tour of the rest of the garden. Most everything is doing awesome, and I'll show you this cucumber now. Look at how huge this thing is. It could probably go bigger, but I'm so excited I just want to pull it to eat it. So here are some more that are throughout this cucumber plant. There are a lot in here, just a lot of different sizes of cucumbers in different stages that I'm sure I'll be picking over the next several days. So my kale has shot up over the last week, and it is just really doing fantastic. There's a few little runts in here that you can see in this corner to the left over here, but for the most part, all of them are growing at the same height and at the same rate, and they are just really doing awesome. This tomato plant, I always tell you guys, is my favorite. It's really the only one that is producing, and I've got quite a few clusters on this plant, as you can see right now. So I'm super excited because this one is just always showing so much promise and producing so much fruit. So 2 weeks ago, this plant started putting off a few little sets of flowers, but not much. But just here in the last week, there are several clusters of flowers on this plant. So I'm really excited about it. I hope it ends up becoming a really good producer like the one next to it. And if these flowers are any indication, then I am very hopeful. But this big guy, my really big tomato plant, I feel so conflicted about this plant. I was going to pull it up, but then I noticed it started producing more sets of flowers just recently. The ones that were on it 2 weeks ago never ended up producing fruit or turning into fruit. So we'll see. So I have one good head off to the right of the salad bowl lettuce. The rest of them have kind of dwindled down a little bit and not grown much. My romaine lettuce right in the middle here is suffering a bit. My spinach still seems to be doing okay, but I'll have to just keep an eye on this and see how it goes. So my onions still seem to be doing okay. I still have about the same amount that I started with. Also, they are getting a lot longer. If you look at this one here, it's about maybe 3 or so inches longer than it was last time, but it's still not thickening up, but we'll see how it goes. The mint is still doing great. It has spread out and thickened up a bit. The purple basil and my larger basil right behind it are definitely still doing great. So about a month ago, I had pulled this bell pepper plant up and put it in a pot and basically was winterizing it. And then I noticed the buds on it like a week later. So I stuck it back in this bed and it started to flower again. Let me get in there close so you guys can see that. The bell pepper is forming in there. So this one has right now 3 open flowers on it, but it's got about 4 or 5 more buds. So that's going to get me another round of bell peppers on this plant. My two zucchini plants on this side are still doing good. They still are growing bit by bit every day. And my little bell pepper offer up is doing good. My peas are finally starting to get tall enough to reach the trellis. The one over here on the end has really shot up and is making its way up. So looks good so far. My squash over here is thickening up and it also has some flower bulbs on it. So hopefully it'll start producing some flowers soon. So my sweet potato plant is still looking really good. It's still thriving and definitely hanging in there. One thing I'm super excited about is I finally got my first set of flowers on this sweet potato plant. So I'm going to let the rest of the plant continue to flower and then pull them up in another couple of weeks after all of the flowers fully set. So, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me for a few minutes today, checking out the progress in my garden and seeing how everything is coming along and flourishing. And I will see you in another 2 weeks. But until I do, may your life and your garden produce good fruit.